Hi everyone, this is Catherine, founder of Broad Consulting. As part of our Brand Spotlight feature, we are delighted to interview Ms. Angela Sim, Managing Director of Ernst Marketing Group, who is the brand owner of Chug. Hi Angela.
Hi Kat.
Thank you for being with us today. So tell us, what is Chug?
Chug is a lifestyle drinking pass. You download it, you subscribe to it, you can search 50 over outlets to have your drink, and the best part about it is the drink is free.
Wow.
One drink a day.
One drink a day?
One drink a day.
So how long has Chug, a brand, been in the marketplace?
The brand has been around since 2017, and sometime in 2018, in the middle of 2018, my company took it over. How it all began was I was a subscriber of Chug. I thought it was a fantastic idea. I was like, $9.90 for 5 drinks. My god, I'm downloading it straight away. Okay, I can easily make it back in 2 drinks, right? The meaning is very simple. Chug means to drink fast, like you chug your beer, you know, so we have beer chugging contests. Of course, that's just one portion of it, it's for fun. So I downloaded it, I got all my friends to download it, and we were happily using it for about 6 months.
Okay.
Unfortunately, after that, about 6 months later, one Wednesday we wanted to go out and we realized that the app wasn't working anymore. So I called the number on the website. To his credit, the founder picked up the call, and he told me that he was thinking of not continuing with the app. I came back to the office and I thought about it, and I called him back and I said, look, I run a marketing agency, how can I help? Because it's in my experience that a lot of good brands out there, they don't have proper marketing help. It's expensive. Marketing is a very expensive adventure or venture for most brands, and therefore great brands are not able to make enough money to sustain themselves. So I wanted to help because I wanted my free drink. If the app closed down, I get no free drink. So after some talks and discussions, the founder just said, look, you know, I'm intending to give it up anyway, but if you think you can do a better job with it, why not? So he passed the app over to us to manage it. We pay him a founder's fee every month, and we also pay his developers, and we continue it.
What is about the Chug brand that really got you so interested to take it over?
I like to go out and I like to network, and I also like to have food and drinks that are unique and in nice places, okay? And sometimes when you want to go out, you really don't know where to go, and you end up going back to the same old places all the time, which gets a little bit boring sometimes, right? And because I also have a group of friends that enjoy going out and meeting people over drinks and enjoying good food and wine, we thought, yeah, why not? This app is perfect for us. So we are the typical subscriber base, right? So the subscriber base will be someone like me, someone like my friends, okay? We're all working professionals who work very hard, but at the same time, we need to refresh ourselves, and we do it in the evenings. Yeah.
So now that you are the new brand owner of Chug, what is the vision that you have for this brand?
Well, I want Chug to be a community of not drinkers. Of course, a lot of people, when they look at the app, they think it's a drinking app. It is a lifestyle app. Of course, it gives you drinks, but it also gives you non-alcoholic drinks. So my vision is to build a community of people who patronize bars and clubs and fine dining establishments, so that we can also help our local nightlife and entertainment scene become more vibrant. Right? The purpose of Chug is to get you out of your house, to get you out of your office, and having that free drink is just an additional incentive for you to get up. But we really lose out on a lot of opportunities if we hold ourselves up and we don't meet enough people, and we don't contribute back to community.
And now that you are building the brand, what do you see as the unique qualities of this brand? What would you tell our viewers why you should be a consumer of brand?
Okay, I think Chug is unique in the way that you subscribe to it and you become part of a community of like-minded people. So when you come to a Chug event, you also end up meeting like-minded people that can be friends, and eventually you can go out and have entertainment with them. Secondly is that the app is also unique from other apps in the market because we require the people to all subscribe to it first, and they actually get a free drink. It's not like other apps where you get a 1-for-1 or 50% off. So this is a value proposition that we want to retain, but we can only retain it if we have paying subscribers, right? Because the merchants who come on board use the app as a marketing tool to promote their new venues, new cocktails, new menus, new programs. Some of them have live bands and all that. at the same time, we also want people who appreciate that. So a Chug user should use the app to try out the place, get the first drink free, and we are proud to say that most of them would actually end up spending more money at the outlets. Yeah?
Right.
Of course, some of them, if you have no friends to wine and dine with you that night, then you just get your free drink and you go home.
Now, given that it's a relatively new brand, what challenges are you facing in building the brand?
As with every new brand that we market, I mean, when we run a marketing agency, we see a lot of brands as well. As with every new brand, you must always get your awareness up to a certain level until it becomes self-running. If you don't have enough people, then there's a constant push to get more and more people talking about it. The natural tendency is that there's always attrition. So even with the app you subscribe, we have people who use it for a few months and then they unsubscribe. So our job is to remarket to these people and get them to come back on the app sometime later, after all their lifestyle changes on and change new job, maybe they go on holiday, get married, then they don't want to use the app anymore. That's fine, but there's always a chance for you to come back. That's one. The second part, which is more important, is to market to new people who have never heard of the app. And as with marketing, it goes by the fishing theory. The bigger the net, the wider you cast, the more people you get. Yeah, of course you fish in the areas where there are fish, right, and the kind of fish that you want. So that's what we are doing. At the same time, also I always share with the SME brands that we work with that there's this thing called the inverted pyramid, and every new brand starts out with the pyramid lying down on the floor like that, and you and your entire team is on this side trying to push the pyramid. And every time there's a glitch or you let go or something happens, then it falls back and it falls on you. And that's painful. And some businesses never get out of that. Right? So the idea is to continue pushing and continue investing in your brand and marketing it until it goes to the vertical portion and then it tilts over to the other side. So once it does, this opens up to me, I call it the floodgates of marketing. And that's what every brand wants. That's when people are calling you, your brand is recognized, they love what you do, and they want to promote and they want to support you. And most brands have to go to this stage. And it will take 1 or 2 years, it's not instant because it's a constant push. You need to educate people, people need to get familiar with you, and people need to understand what you do and then integrate you in their lives.
So what's coming up in a year or two for Chug?
Right now, we're trying to get more merchants on board. Firstly, we are trying to automate the merchant acquisition process, which I find a lot of apps and even companies, they fail to look at because there are 18,000 restaurants out there that we can target for the app, and to do it manually is just too slow. Right? So we're trying to automate that portion so subscribers can look forward to more new bars soon on a faster basis. Instead of introducing 5 a month, we might be able to introduce 10 a day, once that kicks in. The focus right now is of course subscribers in Singapore, because I'm Singaporean, so I understand the Singaporean mentality. If you
Which is? What is the Singaporean mentality?
You want good deals.
Okay.
Oh, at the same time also when you go to a different country, especially in Southeast Asia, you're afraid to try new things because you're not sure how it will work out for you, and you tend to be a bit more afraid, So using the app will introduce you restaurants as well as places that we have curated and you believe that Chug has curated well, so you won't end up in a CD bar in some part in Manila and fearing for your life, right? We are looking for restaurants, for clubs, for cafes that are a little bit hip, and they have a unique value proposition. Most of them have good food and they like to pair it with cocktails.
Right.
Yeah, so we don't do the CD bars, we don't do your hawker centers, because that's not our target. Both sides, the venues, we are not targeting them, and the users that we are promoting wouldn't also enjoy going to those venues.
What kind of users will find this app best suits their lifestyle?
People who enjoy dining out, who enjoy entertaining, who like to do networking, and people who enjoy visiting new places and trying out new foods and new drinks.
What else would you like to share with our viewers that you'd like to share with them about Chug brand?
I think at the end of the day, I just want people to download the app.
Okay.
Use the app, right? Subscribe to it, explore the different places, support local, support all the different outlets that we have, visit them, dine with them, and tell them what's good and what's bad about their food. They put in a lot of effort to create cocktails, and I think it's just a waste that or rather they don't market themselves well enough, maybe because they don't have resources to, and hopefully the app can help them to market to this group of people who would support them.
Right. Thank you so much, Angela. And there you have it, the Chug brand.